Thank you. So now I really get to do the part of the program that I have to say I looked forward to the most. And that's presenting the Roger Starr Award for Public Service to Patricia Lancaster. I'm not going to recount Patricia's professional biography here. It's in the program, and most of you know Patricia. You're familiar with the fact that she's a registered architect with more than 25 years of experience in both the public and private sector, and she's the first woman ever to lead New York City's Department of Buildings. Most importantly, Patricia was the first commissioner of buildings who actually believed that change was possible. She refused to accept the status quo or second best. She believed, when few others did, that the buildings department could be remade with the highest ethical standards, unparalleled professionalism, the latest technology, and cutting-edge management techniques. She worked tirelessly to overhaul its systems and bring it into the 21st century through the sheer strength of her commitment and the power of her intellect. She organized the entire industry to work through the amazing detail and complication of overhauling the city's Byzantine building code, an endeavor which few people even believed was possible when she began. If you had a project that started construction after her appointment in 2002, you have Patricia to thank for being able to file plans, track the progress of your permits, or view your certificate of occupancy all online. She revolutionized construction monitoring and inspections by making them transparent and reliable, honest and professional. She pioneered specialty inspection teams to focus exclusively on complex issues and safety, like the excavation unit that was highlighted in the New York Times this week. And under her leadership, the Buildings Department, for the first time ever in its history, earned the Conflict of Interest Board's highest award for its commitment to promoting ethics and integrity throughout the agency. An accomplishment that I know Patricia is enormously proud of because of what it means, surely, but also because it recognized the achievement of the entire department and not just her own leadership. As she does in all aspects of her life, she treated her employees with the utmost respect and delivered the kind of management that they deserved. The end product is a buildings department where the culture of corruption, long viewed as the norm and intractable, is no more. One where talented professionals are proud to work. One where the public's interest comes first. And one where the construction industry can flourish. Her accomplishments in transforming the department will stand as one of the truly great achievements in the public sector. Patricia is also one of the original founders of the Girls Commissioner Club, of which I am also a proud member. And if it wasn't for Patricia, we'd still be meeting for breakfast at the crack of dawn instead of for leisurely dinners, which are much more fun. We all owe Patricia a tremendous debt of gratitude for her intelligence, her creativity, her courage, her honesty, and her commitment to serving the people of New York. The board of CHPC is extremely proud to present Patricia Lancaster with the Roger Starr Award for Public Service.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really quite touched. And I want to also thank the industry and lots of people in this room for the huge outpouring of support right after my resignation. It was hundreds and hundreds of people called and wrote. And for those of you who I haven't returned the call yet, please forgive me, I'm still working on that. Thank you also to the CHPC board for their overwhelming support, and to my colleague Geraldine, who is one of my best people in my life. You know, some of you know, I grew up in Calgary, Alberta, which is in the Rockies, in the Canadian Rockies, and first came to New York for the 1964 World's Fair. I was minus 10 years old at the time. And I fell in love with the city and vowed that I would move to New York City. So in 1982, I did just that with basically the shirt on my back and not much more, and an architectural degree, of course, which was worth about what the shirt was worth. And in 2002, when I was named commissioner, I took on the responsibility for every single one of the 975,000 buildings in New York City and called New York mine in a way that was really meaningful to me after having fallen in love in 1964. It was a great run. They were working to be paperless by the year 2010 and e-filing. And you know, now that I'm out of city government, I can say that the buildings department beat fire and police for number of page hits on the system. So the building information system takes 750,000 page hits a day, more than fire and police. Ha! And also we did e-filing and the code, of course, and all of that stuff. When I took office, I put on my beeper, and of course the first thing that happened my first day at work was that the Apex Technical School blew up. So I went to that emergency, and I've had my beeper on for 6 years, 24/7. So it was with great pleasure that the first weekend after my resignation, I took my BlackBerry off. And I'm happy to say I'm BlackBerry-less now. I don't have to sleep with that thing anymore. I also want to thank my partner of 19 years, Ronnie Gilbert, for being so steadfast through thick and thin, not just in the last couple of months, but for 6 long years. In building department years, it's about 46 years, I think. I'm ready for the private sector now. I'm ready. I want more challenges. That's just the type of person I am. And I have to acknowledge here in public that I can accept lunch invitations now. So I feel confident that I left the buildings department better than it was when I found it, and I'm off onto the next challenge. Thank you very much for this award.